Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. And welcome for another flight here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So today we fly from Trinidad Tobago to Sint Maarten. And so it will be a short flight today, around 1 hour and 20 minutes. And so we better did that flight yesterday, so we had more time to look at the airplane. But we have today a bit of time, so then we can take another look. Also, there is a hotfix for this new airplane, or updated airplane, I should say. The person that makes it was yesterday in the chat, and he was already working on a hotfix for the climb. The plane was actually climbing a bit like a rocket, so he fixed that, and we will try that today. So I see that Eddie is here in the chat. Hello, good evening. And also Sean, welcome to the stream and to the chat. I hope you're all doing fine. So this is the airport for today, here in Trinidad Tobago. This is a standard airport, comes with the game. Nothing special. The other airport in Sint Maarten is a freeware airport. It's a very small airport, but yeah, it looks good. And so today we will depart here. It's a bit in an awkward place because we need to go to that runway. So the pushback will be a bit awkward. And this is me. So the webcam is on. So I have some little troubles with my voice, but I hope it will be all okay. So this is the airport. It seems to be raining in Sint Maarten. I'm not sure if that is correct, but we will see when we get there. So we will prepare the aircraft, and it's the Headwind a330-900 Neo, the same one that we flew yesterday, and we will see how the hotfix works. And so we ask for power, and then the catering can come. And jetway is not available, but we take the stairs. And also for the luggage. And also we see a Brussels Airlines here. Well, they don't fly to here, but and for sure, and not with an A320. Sean didn't want to fly with that engine glitch, but now that you are doing it, I will do it too. Well, there is a hotfix, so if you check the website, then you can download again the plane. So it's 0.1.01 or something, but it's written there, hotfix. You just download that, and then it should work. I didn't test it yet, but we will see how it works, if it works. Also, this is an old livery from before the update. You can see the engines. Yeah, something is wrong with the textures here. It's just because the engines are updated, and this livery was from before the update. So there is actually nothing wrong. So they just need to adjust that. So then we go into the plane. Here are the beautiful engines, and my drone is a bit sensitive. Fast speed. But anyway, let's continue. Oh, Sean, you mean the paint glitch? Okay. Well, the plane comes with 12 liveries. You always can use one of those, and they are perfectly fine. They are made for this plane. The other or the older paints that were made and are available, yeah, you have just that thing with the engines. I thought there was another thing that I saw. Don't remember where exactly it was, but there was another place where you could see something, but I don't remember where it was. Because they also it was around the wings, because they also adjusted the wings, made new wings, and also the engine, so that's why the texture is not correct there. But the people will update that, and new paints will come out, so you just need to be a bit to have a bit of patience. So let's jump into the cockpit, and then we can start the external power. So battery 1 and 2, the fuel pumps, and then adhere 1, 2 and 3. I need to be careful because my mouse is very sensitive. Still not used to it. And no smoking sign. And then also the beacon can come on. So that's good for now. We will do first the fueling, because I think that will be or take most of the time. So we connect with SimBrave, and then we go to the fuel page, and then we check how many fuel we need. Not that much, so 18,296 kilograms of fuel. So we take that on real, and that takes 14 minutes. So then we have time enough to do the other things. And so then we go to Atsu, and then we go to the passengers, and we ascend. So 182 passengers. SimBrave gave me more than 200. Actually 213. It's weird that it says here 182. So let's start boarding. This is going pretty fast, so no problems here. Then we go to the init page and request. We have our route here, and then we will align, and everything is working smooth. So it's actually the same systems as the fly-by-wire A320, the stable version, so the 0.74 version of the fly-by-wire. So it just works the same. So we have our flight number, and then also cruising altitude. Cost index is 22. I'm not sure if that is correct. We'll check that. Yes, that's correct. And so on further, we can go to the flight plan. So departure runway will be 10. So Captain Rap, welcome to the stream, mate, and welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing fine today. So we just started with the preparation of the airplane, and I forgot to ask for the ATIS. So we will do that now. Then we are sure we can start at runway 10. So temperature is 30 degrees. So runway 10. Captain Rap, how are you? Well, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. Just a bit troubles with my voice, but sometimes yeah, it's not good, but we will see. So well, no problems here. Yes, Captain Arab. Well, let's continue. So runway 10 for departure, and we don't have any choice here. Sean was testing this plane yesterday, and ILS glide slope disappeared from my MCDU during the approach, but the plane flew the approach anyway. Sorry for my long message. No problem, Sean. No problem. But Captain Arab, can you do something for me and delete that guy? So Sean, I'm saying I saw yesterday a bit the same, only I needed to go around and I did everything on manual, so I could not test that 100%, but it was like that I had the same issue, but I'm sure the person that makes the plane, that he will be aware already from that, and then he also will fix that. Captain Rap, thank you very much, mate. So let's continue. Sean, if you have other questions or so, no matter how long, but you always can ask that, no problem. But we will test the plane today again, so we will see what they do. So arrival will be Airnav 10, runway 10. So let's do that. And then insert, and I need to delete a waypoint, because otherwise it's an awkward approach actually. And John Roberto, he will show up again tomorrow. No, because tomorrow I don't have a stream normally. So, but there's a little chance that I will stream depending on different things. So let's check our flight plan. And that's what you already see here. It's a bit of a mess. Then we need just to delete this one. And then it's all clear. So we will delete on that one and then insert that. And then we try again. So there are not so many waypoints today. And the flight will only take 1 hour and 19 minutes. Captain Rap, it was got to go break my fast back in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Back in 1 hour and yeah, I understand. So that's done. Our flight plan is okay. Then we just need to set our altitude. So, but we'll do that later because I need to ask first to ATC. We will use ATC and see how that works because I had some issues yesterday with that. We are still 12 minutes, really. Takes a long time. And those minutes go very slow. And every time if I turn my knob of my Honeycomb Bravo throttle, the lines are not full lines anymore. So I need to select every time the heading knob. And now it's not working, of course. Wait. So nope. Let's check something else. And now it works. It depending. I was on the heading indication, so that was the problem. Okay, I see what the problem is here. Every time when I turn the knob, I pass heading, and then it goes to the not full line anymore. So let's continue, and then we can turn on the map here, the radar, and then also the transponder. And there it goes. And try to reach that knob here. It's also done. So we also see that this is not connected properly. So, but that's just a minor thing. All the rest is working. We will also test the pushback because yesterday there was also a problem with that. So we will see today how that works out. And so then we check the MCDU again for the passengers. We go to ETSU, and then we see if we have all passengers on board. It's done. Actually, I forgot my look air tool. We will do that. We get a message here, and then we need to wait for that. We still need to wait for our fuel. Now it says 11 minutes. So brake fan on. So in the meantime, I can give you a little bit of information about this airline. And it's actually founded in 2006. It's from Trinidad and Tobago. So it has 18 aircraft and 4 on order. And the average fleet age is 11.4 years. So they have actually 7 ATR 72s. They have also 11 Boeing 737s, and they have from them they have max 8, so they have 4 of them, and 7 800s. And that makes 18 in total, and they have another 4 on demand in order, and that are also maxes. So this is the company. And so it's still refueling. And I will put it on fast because the minute is going very slow. So we'll put it a bit shorter. You can do that as you like. There was another thing that I wanted to check, but I forgot what it was. Maybe I will think about it when we are flying. So we wait for boarding the passengers, and that's still 50. When that is done and fueling is done, we can do more for preparation, and then we can also taxi. So we already asked EFR clearance. So we put the transponder already on 3317, so that's correct. And then we need to go to 10,000 feet. So everything is set, I believe. And the fuel seems to be done. We will check again. I find the page, of course. Fuel is here. Junior 777 Aviation, habitables, are you doing well? Legs done. Have a nice and safe landing. Thank you, 777. Like always, I hope you're doing fine.
prosecution. Please ensure all personal electronic equipment, including mobile phones or tablet devices, have been switched to flight safe or an equivalent airplane mode. Any large or portable electronic devices or laptop computers, however, must be powered down and stowed for taxi takeoff and landing. And if your device does not have flight safe mode, it must be powered off and stowed for the duration of the flight. We are very pleased to see you on board. We do hope that you are comfortable and you will enjoy your flight with us.
Thank you very much. So junior triple aviation, thank you very much. I'm doing well. So hope you are doing fine as well. And thank you for the support, like always. Sean, you figured out that your fly-by-wire A320 TCA Trustmaster throttle configuration works well with this plane. So you didn't have to set it up on a new configuration. Well, that's nice to hear. I have also the TCA Airbus joystick. I didn't do anything on it, but also don't use the throttle on that joystick. Just some knobs and the joystick itself. So the throttle is through my Honeycomb, but I didn't change on that joystick as well. So we are still the fueling, and it really takes a lot of time, so we'll take it instant and then it's set. Oh, good question, Sean. Which ad you use for the grunt service? Well, it's not in the description. I didn't put it in there, but there is on the same website where you can download the plane. You have this one. It has some other textures and also other logos. Also, depending on the region that you're flying, it's free. This one. You have also payware one, but this is a freeware one. I don't know how it is called, but you need to look for it. But you will find that on the same website as the airplane. And I don't know the name, but it's available. And so everything is ready. Passengers are in the plane, and fuel is ready. And then we need to put in the block fuel. Check that. That will be 18.3, like that. And then we put in this. So it goes pretty fast. So flaps will be 1, up 0.0, and I always use 0.0 because I don't know the exact setting actually. Also the flex temp, I take 50, but it can be something different. There are some tools to calculate it, but I don't have them. So V2 speed will be 147, 143, and V1 is 142. So that's all set. Flight plan is set. So I think we are ready to depart or to taxi. So then we will ask for taxi. So I also use the Pushback Tool. For the people that don't know that, it's also a free add-on. It's this one, and here you can select everything for ground service, pushback. You can pre-plan your pushback already, and then just request the request. So it's almost done here. You can also do that in the plane. Request a ground service, and you do that on this page. Here you have everything. It's actually working the same. So then we are ready. So we request the pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we commence our safety demonstration, I would ask if you are wearing headphones, please remove them at this time. We will now draw your attention to the safety features on board this aircraft. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flash metal end into the buckle. To secure it around your waist, pull firmly on the strap, and to open your seatbelt, lift the buckle cover. There are 8 emergency exits, all of which are clearly marked by red and white exit signs. Floor path lighting will guide you to these exits in poor visibility. There are 2 doors at the front of the cabin, one left and one right. 2 doors at the back of the cabin, one left and one right. And in the centre of the cabin at rows 12 and 13, there are 4 overwing window exits, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. All exits must be clear of any cabin baggage for taxi, takeoff and landing. Please take time now to locate the exit nearest you, bearing in mind it may be behind you. And in the event you should need to use one of these in an emergency, please leave all cabin baggage behind you. If the cabin pressure fails, an oxygen mask will be lowered automatically in front of you. Should this happen, stay in your seat, pull the mask down fully, cover your mouth and nose with the mask.
Normally you need to see a lifting the airplane. It's not happening.
There is a life jacket in a package under every seat, and if instructed by the crew to use this, you should take it out of its package and put the jacket over your head. The long strap should be wrapped around your waist to the front, clipped and pulled tightly. Each jacket has a light and a whistle for attracting attention, and you inflate the jacket by pulling down sharply on the red tag hanging below the jacket in front. It may also be inflated by blowing through the rubber tube. Jackets must only be inflated once outside the aircraft.
I forgot the APU. Good job.
In front of you, it does contain important safety information. If it's a while since you have travelled with us, you are unfamiliar with this aircraft type, please study it before departure. We would like to remind you that the use of any over-ear Beats style headphones are not permitted for takeoff or for landing. We do thank you very much for your attention, and of course wish you a pleasant and comfortable flight with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be dimming our cabin lights for takeoff and doing so again for landing, and this is part of our normal safety procedure. Cabin crew to your stations for cabin security check.
Well, we have a little issue. I forgot to power up the APU, so that's ready now. A little thing that I forgot. Sean, what? Wait. How do you get those announcements? Well, I will show you. It's with Look Air Tool. I think it's in the description below. There's a link with Look Air Tool, I believe. You can check it out there. It's this program. You can set up a flight, and then you can select the air company that you are flying to or with, and then there are also the announcements. You can also put that manually, the announcements. They are still working on that, and they actually make it something like Air Hauler 2 in that genre. They will make it so you can. There are a lot of features that I still don't know because I don't have time to check it all out, but the announcements are very nice. They don't have all companies in it, but they have already a lot of them. So just check in the description below. There is a link, I believe, for this tool. So before we taxi, we will check everything again, because all the systems were out. And everything seems to be fine. It was a bit stupid to forget that. Well, it seems to be okay. Just the last check. All right, it's all good. And so now we can depart or taxi, and then we can also set the flaps to 1, and then we are ready for taxi. And there we go. And taxi lights, of course. And thank you. Or I need to start my engines first. That's also a good idea. Engine 2 is already started. Let's check engine 1 is coming up, so let's start spinning. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired and I forget a lot of things. And so we have also the views here. And so also engine 1 is available, so we can turn off the ignition, and then also the APU bleed and APU. And so that's also ready, and then now we are really ready for taxi. If I forget something, then let me know. I can use some help here. And so we taxi to runway 10. So now I'm using the Airbus Trustmaster Airbus joystick. I use that to taxi because it has a twist. And then the throttle I use with the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. So it seems also that the plane is nice on frame rates. It's not that demanding. And it tries pretty well. So I'm sure that there will still some bugs in it, or things that are not correct or not working properly. But that's with everything those days what they release. And don't forget, this is a freeware airplane. So we hold short here. So there we go. We line up on the runway, and then we fly to the beautiful Sint Maarten, and there we have a freeware airport. There are even people standing on the beach watching the landings just in front of the runway. So, and then we can also turn on the clock. So the flight will be 1 hour and 19 minutes, and there we go. So full throttle. And then V1 rotate, and there we go. And we have a positive rate of climb, and gear up. So as you see, it is not a rocket anymore, and so it's climbing nicely. And we go to climb mode now. Click and another click, and there we go. And then we can get rid of the flaps. And then we make a left turn. So 5,000 feet. It also the speed correctly, and not like yesterday. So it stays on 250 knots indicated. So nice. Always nice if people make planes, and if they see an issue, that they try to fix it as soon as possible. Well, that's done here. Very nice. So we light up some panels here because it's hard to see. So 8,000 feet, and we are climbing to 10,000 feet, and then we get other information to do what we need to do. Sunglasses, I cannot click them. Here is a place to put your paper of the METAR. I will show that later if there is time. It's not necessary, but it's just a nice add-on. Also in the A320 fly-by-wire you have that, but they place it here. But this is also a very nice place, and you also can take it away again. Sean, good takeoff. No more air show takeoffs. Yeah, correctly. So the guy did what he said. So is good.
and you
Nice.
may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seat belt fastened while you're seated.
So we reach 10,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Remember the fasten seatbelt sign overhead is illuminated, and we would advise that you do keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. In the panel above your head, you'll find a light, a call bell, and a fresh air vent. And there are lavatories on board, all of which are equipped with baby changing facilities. Please do take care if you are opening the overhead lockers during the course of the flight, in case anything should fall out and cause injury to you or to another passenger. In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find a copy of our in-flight travel magazine, Cara. This is your own copy to take away with you if you wish. We invite you now to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us.
So thank you very much. And so another thing is the QNH is here 2985. Here at 10,000 feet. That's what we need to be. But they don't say to climb again. Or I do something wrong. Or something is wrong somewhere else. And so then we will do it manually. We will ask an increase of 10,000. So we go to 20,000 feet. We set that. And the dot is here again, so that's nice. You also can press B to set QNH. So it's 86 actually. Okay, thank you very much, Sean. I didn't know that. So every day we learn something. So just press B and then it changed automatically. Nice, thank you. But I was yesterday at the same issue. I don't know where the problem is. So in the meantime, 7 minutes that we are flying. And this is our view. Here it's quiet, but if you then go here, it's more noisy. And then we also can check the other side, just the same. So it's nice that we can have some views, window views here from the engine and wing. I believe that was not possible in the previous version of the plane, I think. Yeah, it's just a bit bad looking engine now because of the textures. This is an old livery from the previous version of this plane, so all the painters need to update that because the engines are new, and so there is not an issue with the plane. But I'm happy that the update came, so we can now also use this one to fly. Sean, you can confirm that the Air France and United Airlines liveries for this plane have already been updated. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, there were actually a lot of paints, so they all need to update them. But it's already nice that Air France and United Airlines is updated, so the rest will follow. We just need to give it a bit of time. But I wanted to fly this plane today and to check out with the hotfix it's working, and as we can see it is working. So now we go to standard mode. So 19,000 feet, and it's climbing nicely, not like yesterday. In the meantime, for the people that like to see the paper here, I will show you. We have some time now. We go to the MCDU menu, we go to ATSU, and then AOC, and then the weather request. We see here METAR, and then we send. So we will get the METAR of these three airports, so departure, destination, and alternative airport. Then you go back to the previous page, and then you wait a bit, and then you need to look at receive it messages. That's here. There's METAR here. And this plane it goes pretty quick, but I think in the fly-by-wire A320 in the experimental version it takes a longer time. So you click on this, then you see the METAR here, and then you have the option to print it. So you push print, and then it comes out here. And then you wait. And like yesterday I clicked on it, so you need to click on it like this. It disappeared here, and I was expecting it here, but it wasn't there. So I say something is wrong, but then I saw it was here. So nice. Also yesterday we had some arrow keys here. It seems to be fixed, so I didn't know why there are arrow keys here, left and right, but that's not the case anymore, so that's also fixed. The only thing that is still here is the hand, so you can pick it up again and throw it away actually. So that's the only thing. We will not do that now, but yeah. So a lot of clouds now, and we are at 20,000 feet. So we need to ask an altitude increase again, because it seems we are not at the correct altitude, otherwise it goes automatically. So we go to 30,000 feet now. So we go to 28,000 feet, and then we need to go to 30,000 feet. So in the meantime we are flying for 15 minutes, and I'm sorry that I move so much in my seat, but the back hurts, or the neck. So now we need to wait a bit longer for when there are other planes coming out, especially for this type of flying. But we all know that the PMDG 737 will come, and that it's in beta testing. So, but that still needs some time. Also the A310 will come, but I don't know how far they are in the progress of the plane. And of course some others will come as well. And I also hope that PMDG will make a 777, also a very nice plane. Alba Pino 65 Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France. Cheese and wine like usual. Thank you very much, mate. How are you today? And thank you for stopping by. Always nice to have those people that every stream stopping by and say hello. So in the meantime we are at almost 25,000 feet. And we are flying for 18 minutes. And it seems that it's climbing a bit slow now. Like 1,000 feet a minute. Actually, I don't know how fast this airplane need to climb. Alba Pino, you are okay? Well, glad to hear that. So you are a little tired from work, but that's okay. Well, I can believe that. I'm also a bit tired from babysitting actually. But yeah, but it is what it is. So 26,000 feet. So this will take a long time, I believe. This is a bit slow that it will climb. So in meantime, we can also see where we are in the flight. And for that, I need to open the Navigraph, of course. It's open, but I need to put it on full page. And so here we have Navigraph. So from the bottom to the top, we fly today 1 hour and 19 minutes normally, but I suspect that it will be a bit longer. Sean, you have seen complaints about climb performance at higher altitudes. Well, yeah, it seems to be the case that it's not climbing fast enough, because we are climbing now at 800 feet a minute. So that's a bit slow. But to be honest, I was expecting another issue actually, but because yesterday it was way too fast, today it's a bit slow. The beginning was okay, but now it's a bit too slow. So we go to 30,000 feet. So that will take a bit of time. And we actually need to go to 37,000 feet. I'm not sure we will make that, but we will see. In the meantime, we are in 22 minutes in the air. Normally, around 20 minutes you are at a cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Around 20 minutes. So now it will take a bit longer. But I believe there will come another fix for this plane very soon. It's a small group of people, or maybe one person, that do everything, and sometimes you get some help from another person. So it's normal that there are some little issues with it. We have payware planes where we pay a lot of money for, that has even more problems, or is as half as decent as this one. And so now even 600-700 feet a minute. So I think we will climb the whole way until we need to descend. Also, it's a very nice livery. The tail like really much. It's a nice bird. I don't know the name of the bird, but if you know it, let me know in the chat. So we reached 30,000 feet. So we have a crosswind of 16 knots. That's not bad. So we'll increase again because it will not going automatically. I will take 4,000 for the beginning and then see where we get. There we go. So I think it's possible that it will be updated once a stable version of the fly-by-wire A320 changed to have an update. That maybe this plane also will have an update. We need to see that, but it's possible. Now I will try to change the climb speed. We will see that if we can do that. Otherwise it goes very slow. And that's not what I needed to do. Go up. And there we go. It's also a way to do it. Let's say 2,100. Yeah, it's just an alternative. That's also a way you can do it. Normally it does it everything automatically, but yeah, you can also do it this way. It's just a walk around the problem. So for every problem there is a solution. So we can do this. So I don't mind if there are some bugs in it, like now we have always a plan B. So of course it's more a problem when it's come to descending or the approach, because yesterday on approach it was also a problem that it was descending too slow, and I needed to go around. If you don't notice that on time, then you have a problem, so you need to go around, like what I needed to do yesterday. So we will check it today again. But I like to do manual approach, so I'm getting used to it, because all of my mistakes, it's not always the plane. A lot of mistakes come from me, so that's why I fly a lot of times manual. Sean, you hope it works. You're already a trouble at landing. Well, you saw my landing yesterday. That was terrible. So we are 34,000 feet, and we need to go another 3,000. So we go to 37,000 feet, and we do that now at 1,900 feet a minute, and then we can start our cruise, actually, after more than 30 minutes already. And then also we calculate when we need to start our descent. Because it's a very short flight today, so we cannot waste any time on climbing. Before we know, we need to descend already. So 36,000 feet. And once again, I show you the Navigraph. So today it goes quick. And then we reach on 37,000 feet. And we check our plan here. So 37,000 feet reached. So 116 nautical miles before the airport we need to start our descent, it says. So we go to program page, and then we put here the destination airport. So that's Sint Maarten or St. Maarten. So it will be Tango, Nike, Charlie, and Mike. So it's still 242 nautical miles to go, and then we can check out my landing. I need to say that I don't find the right word for it. My landing skills. And Sean said that his landing skills are terrible. Well, check out mine. Yesterday I touched the engine, actually the runway with the engine. So the day before I almost broke my nose gear. So every day is something, and every day something is going wrong. We also crashed into a building yesterday because the taxiway is too small at Schiphol in Amsterdam. And someone needed to place there a building next to the taxiway. Very clever. So it's actually very quiet in here. I believe the fly-by-wire A320 makes more noise when we're sitting in this position. Of course, here it makes a lot more noise. It's like someone put a window open. This is less noise. And then we have a camera from the outside, and that also makes less noise. It's actually the left side that makes more noise. Sean, you hit a palm tree on final approach at Medalif's. Why is there a palm tree at the runway threshold? I don't know. If you saw it yesterday, why there is a building just next to the taxiway. It was actually a small taxiway, and then there was even a building just next to it. How you can pass with a A330? Daniel's Aviation, hey Wittables, welcome to the stream and to the chat. Welcome back. I hope you are doing well today. So today we are flying the A330-900 Neo again from Headwind. They had an update for the rocket climb, so it's it's slower in the beginning. It has a decent climb rate in the beginning, but the higher that you go, yeah, it's getting too slow actually. So we need to walk around that problem. I'm sorry. So, but it's actually not a big thing, and I know they are working on it, so yeah, do what they can as soon as possible. So also for the people that are new here or just step in, this is not an issue with the plane. It's just an issue with the livery. They are designed for the old version of the plane. So since the update, they worked on the engines, so the paint need to be adjusted on the engines. That's all. So in the meantime, we are flying at 37,000 feet. We are flying for almost 40 minutes, and this is the situation where we are. Let's say we are halfway or even more. It's a short flight, 1 hour and 19 minutes, but we can do there a few minutes extra. Daniel's Aviation, nice man, landing at the airport where everyone gets blown off the beach by engine thrust. Well, yes, and I can tell you already at the airport that we are going now, in the game, there are people on the beach. I just put them there. Just before the stream actually, because it's an freeware airport where we're flying to Sint Maarten. You get a free airport there, and normally there should be people on the beach, but when I checked it, there were no people on the beach. So I read the instructions, and you needed to download some people actually. And I don't know the name anymore, but I don't downloaded that, and now there are people on the beach, so we will check out that. Also some ladies that are laying down on the beach, so nice view. Yeah, well, we will check out that, and it's a freeware airport. The link is not in the description below, but just type it in, the code of the airport, and on the site where everyone download his freeware and paints and everything for the flight simulator. So just type it in and you will find it there. Actually, a better view here, just the black thing comes back again. Let's set it like that. Sean Delaney, I found the ground service add-on. That's thank you so much. Well, no problem, mate. I didn't had the name. I could not remember it. I just installed it for 2 days or something, and I already forgot the name. But I'm happy that you found it. So that's why I try to stream as much as I can, and yeah, I give you the freeware airports that are decent. Also some add-ons that I use. If you want to know something, then ask me. I cannot answer everything, but I do my best. So this company has no A330-900 Neo. I was planning that for next week actually, this flight with A320 fly-by-wire, but I wanted to fly this bird again to test the hotfix, and I didn't find a livery for the flight that was planned for today, so I just switched them. So 167 nautical miles to go. And then I will check the weather. So it's 28 degrees in Sint Maarten or St. Maarten, depending how you want to say it. English, Flemish, French. So I also can see it here, 28 degrees. In Trinidad it was 29. So I need to think about it when we land, that this plane is sitting a bit higher from the ground than an A320, that don't have the same problem as yesterday. I think it will take some landings before I can do it right. So in the meantime we are flying for 46 minutes. And we are not far away anymore from our descent. So 150. Normally ATC will say me when I need to start my descent, but I don't think it's the case because we are not on the correct altitude. Or that's what ATC thinks. I don't know where the issue is. Is it the plane or ATC or something else? But yesterday it was the same. And it seems the navigraph is still on. I forgot to turn it off. I'm sorry for that. So I will already set altitude to 10,000 feet. We start with that. I need to turn and turn and turn. That's the difference with the fly-by-wire A320. It goes with thousands and you can select it to 100. Here it's everything 100. Or maybe you can select it. I will try. Nope, you cannot select it. Or switch it. Nope. so we need to turn a bit more. So 10,000 feet selected, and then we just wait for the right moment. And then we see how fast it will descend. If it's too fast, then we put it in manually. So what livery we're flying today? This is the livery. So I said it already before, don't look at the engines, because this is the old livery for the old plane actually, before the update. After the update you get the problem here with the engines. This part is not correct painted. It's just because they made new engines for it, so all the paints need to be adjusted. Yes, it's a small airline, and so normally I will fly that next week or so, but I switched it with a flight that was planned for today because I didn't find a livery for it to fly with this plane. And so normally we were flying today in the Bahamas. Also a nice flight. So in the meantime we are flying for 51 minutes, and we will start our descent very soon. Actually now. So we will see how it will perform. So we go to 10,000 feet, and then we check, and it's dropping fast. Okay, seems to be okay. Nope, it's going a bit fast. Yes, it's oh, well, we will go to 37,000 feet again. I'll try to do it like this as quick as possible. 37,000. Oops. Because I want to see if ATC can bring me at the right time to the airport. And now we need to climb. Climb. Yeah, 2,000 feet a minute is okay, but it was going more than 3,000. That's not okay. So let's go quick to 37,000, and then we will descend very fast, I believe. Okay, now we need to go to 28,000 feet. Alright. So descent now. So we'll take 2000 feet. So we will see how good ATC will work. Some people just like to see that I use ATC, because in the beginning I was not using it, because it always says another runway, and then I was planning to. Even if you check it just before the flight, and then they say it's that runway, and then when you come there it's another runway. So we will try to do the approach on automatically descent and see how it reacts on that, because yesterday it was also not working fine, and we will test it today. So possible we do a go around, but we have time today because it's a short flight. And yesterday it was a long flight, 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we also did a go around, and then we needed to stay at 7,000 feet for a long time and below 220 knots, and so we lost a lot of time there. So in the meantime I can put in the destination data. So we're going to the performance page, and then the second page, approach. So RNF 10. And so QNH, what they say here, and let me check. And so 1015. Let's put that in. 1015. Temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. So we also set that. And then the wind is okay. So flight level 2000. Oh. Okay. So I believe we need to descend a bit quicker. We will check. So the wind is 100 at 9 knots. So 100 09. So that's in. Go to the program page. So we have distance is 76 nautical miles to go, and then we check here, and we need 81 nautical miles. And so we need to descend a bit faster. So we set also that. Oh, we forgot that. We check again. 87. So we are 7 nautical miles off. So let's correct that. In the meantime, we're flying for 1 hour. So, and today we have again, and of course here it's normal that you have nice weather, but I'm always at the right time on the right place, it seems, because bad weather, it's a long time that I had that. So we're coming close to 20,000 feet. So, and let's check. So 62 nautical miles. So we are coming close. So we are descending 3,000 feet a minute. It's a bit fast, but we need to catch up. 55. Okay. So we also put the auto brakes on medium. And I will do a landing today with the joystick, like this one. Normally I mostly do it with the yoke, but after my performance yesterday, I want to try it with the joystick. Captain Arab, welcome back, mate, and just on time. 15,000 feet at the moment. So 46 nautical miles, and that's exactly what it says here. So we're back on track. So then we can go down a bit slower. Okay, Thank you very much, Captain Arab. So for the new people, if you want to join our Discord server, it's one the same for me as for Captain Arab. We do that together. And so if you are interested to join us, well, the link is in the chat. And so we are getting 10,000 feet, so landing lights come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the fasten seatbelt signs. We shortly be landing. We would ask now that you return to your seat to ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your tray tables are connected and your seat backs are fully upright with the armrests down. If you're seated in rows 1, 12 or 13 today, please ensure that all cabin baggage once again is placed overhead for landing. The cabin crew will now come through the cabin to collect any waste or rubbish you've accumulated during the flight, so we would kindly ask that you have this ready for collection. Thank you.
Captain Arab, we have an election going on, and it's very tight. So maybe you can tell us about it. Meantime, I try to bring this bird home. So 34 nautical miles, and it says 23, and that we need. And so there's another plane landing. So actually we still need to make one turn. So 6,000 feet. So 32. And we will descend a bit slower. Captain Rapp, you're doing a Europe tour starting this Friday in a 777 and streaming every Friday Flight Simulator. So the vote is between a livery of Air France, Emirates and Qatar. They are all tied. So join the server to vote there. And you all vote for Qatar, of course. No, just kidding. So we see some mountains here. So when we land, don't forget to watch the beach. People standing there and people are laying down there. The disciple, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you slept very well. You're just on time for the landing. So I hope you're doing well, by the way. Today is a very short flight, 1 hour and 19 minutes or something. We are already flying for 1 hour and 9 minutes. So this is the livery. We're flying the A330 again with the fixed, the hot fix actually. I'm descending, yes. Descend a bit more. So we will see now. We'll go. We will select this to see how fast it descend. Actually, lol mate, your landing yesterday in Amsterdam remind me of the Korean Air 777. You ever seen that? It was like a kangaroo. No, I didn't see that. I need to look it up. No. Yeah, my landing was pretty bad yesterday. So I will land today with the joystick. We will see how that goes. And we are again too fast here, because it's still, that's a bit of the bummer here with the calculation of the airport. If you see the plan, and if we are coming here, it says like 33 nautical miles, but then here it says still 33 or even 34 nautical miles, so it don't count. And that has actually nothing to do with this plane. It has also the problem with the fly-by-wire A320. So you need to calculate this extra part to it. So that's a bit a bummer. That's why we are too low too soon. So before it said 32 nautical miles, and now it's even more. So we are going away from the airport again. That's why. So this part you need to calculate extra in your descent. The disciple, you will put a clip of it in the Discord later. Yeah, thank you very much. Then I can check it there. Sean, yesterday I was using the Honeycomb yoke. Do I miss something? Yeah, it says 2600 here. So it stays at 2600 because it's programmed in the MCDU. And ATC tells me to descend to 2000 feet. So that's why they are still asking me to descend. So for people that use the fly-by-wire system, if it's this one, this plane, or the A320, keep in mind that if you go away from the airport again in your approach, that you need to count that extra on your distance. So until here, it will say the correct distance, but then, yeah, you need to count this part actually extra. And that is at the moment not counting in the total distance actually. This is the airline where we're flying with today. So normally that was planned for next week. It was Bahama Air actually this week that we will fly today, but I didn't find a livery for this plane, so I switched those two flights. It's in the same continent, so this type, oh man, I love Princess Juliana. It's a nice airport to land with a beach approach. Yeah, watch the beach because there are people on it, and also people laying down. Yeah, the livery, it's a bit boring actually here. I don't like this thing, but I like the bird. And don't mind the engines. I told already this is a livery from before the update. So, and with the update they changed it, actually they redo the engines. So all the liveries have the same problem that were made before the update from yesterday. So they will all have the same issue with the engines, just the livery. Yeah, I don't want to go lower than 2006, so that woman can keep repeating that. So in the meantime we are 1 hour and 17 minutes in the air, and so it will take a little bit longer than 1 hour and 19 minutes as planned. So Sean, if you want to see my setup here, it's work in progress, but you can see it on the Discord server. I think there's a picture on it that I placed there. So from my setup, actually my screens, my table, and yeah, my yoke, my throttle quadrant, and my joystick. The disciple, I knew you would say that. Yeah, it's always nice weather when I'm flying. Yeah, I don't know why, but if I had a European flight this morning, then it was raining, because I checked out Amsterdam Schiphol for one of other reason. I don't know anymore what the reason was, but I started there and it was raining heavily. Also here in Belgium it was raining heavily, so I'm always on the right time, on the right place, it seems. the right place on the right time. But one day it will change, I believe. So now we're coming closer again to the airport. See, 48 nautical miles. Still a long way off. See, we are coming closer again. Yeah, I know you too well. I just knew that you would say that. But we are in the Caribbean, so mostly the weather is very good here. Yeah, it's I'm flying really low because that person on the ATC told me to go to 2,000 feet. Really? Way too soon. And that's what I'm just saying is in the beginning, before it gave me 33 nautical miles, but then you go away from the airport again, and then yeah, it starts counting up again. So if you fly by wire, the A320 or this one, then make sure if you start calculate your descent that you from here somewhere that you need to count extra on this, because it says if you are here, or it says like let's say you are here and it says 60 nautical miles, make sure that you count this extra part, because the airport is here and from here it starts to count extra. This is actually not counted in the distance, so you need to count that extra on it. That's just the same as in the A320 fly-by-wire. And so still 39. And so we just make this stream a little bit longer, so the people that are still sleeping or just wake up, that they also can join. People from New Zealand and stuff. Just kidding. Captain Rapp, still nobody has voted. I voted. Somewhere today, this morning, this afternoon, I don't remember when I voted. So Air France makes sense in Europe, of course, but also Emirates flies to Europe and Qatar also. And so, why not? Oh, so you mean nobody new voted on a livery around 2? Okay. Picking on us, Kiwis. Yeah, mate. Yeah. No. Yeah, I like Qatar. It's maybe not the most beautiful livery, but it fits just with the plane. I don't know why it is. I saw it many times here in Brussels, so I really like if they land here in the 777. So, where are we? It is still far because this is taking. It's actually the same thing as yesterday, but just figured out today what the problem is. Four minutes? I think we have more than that. We are still not landing. Well, the disciple, why you need to vote for Qatar, I already said it. The livery just fits better on the 777 than the Emirates livery. And what else I can tell? Okay, I will use a GD mind trick on him. With both, you will choose Emirates. Well, I have nothing against Emirates because I fly them, and it's also a nice livery, of course. Also, Air France, it fits. But yeah, it's all white and a little bit of stripes. And Qatar has at least another color than white. It has something. So now we are getting close to the airport, and then we start concentrating. So I think the debate is done, and Qatar wins, of course. So we can land now. And that woman don't give up. She stay. Okay, she says something else now. So one more time, we look through the window, and this window. And then we have another window here. So these are all the windows in the plane. More windows you cannot use. Oh. Okay. So we need to make a 45-degree turn, and then we are just in front of the airport. And then we will do a joystick landing today. So the disciple, then my landings in the fly-by-wire 320 are bad lately. Swerving all down the runway. My last few, well, yeah. It's the same here. My landings are crap as well. So the disciple, the passengers views are way better now in this. Yeah, I just make them a bit better because you didn't see a lot of what you needed to see, of what the people like to see. So I changed a bit. But I also think it's with the update that you have more possibilities now. So that's also why I like to fly a display now and not before. Oh yeah, it's air enough. So we go to 2000 feet. We will do that. 50 nautical miles. It will do that automatically, I believe. Milos, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. How are you today? John, can you make a video on how to custom the views? Well, if you have time when we landed, I can show you. It's actually easy. It's just a bit tricky with this plane because sometimes you get a bit stuck and it resets the view. But I will show you after when we saw the replay and stuff. Then I will show you if you have time. Okay. Oh, we can see that runway with these clouds. Has it got the WX radar now? Yes, it has. Well, I'm fine, but the weather here is not good at all. So in Sweden, the weather is not good. Well, not here in Belgium, also not, because it's very windy. So 7.3 nautical miles to go. So we see the runway there, and now we take manual control because the older shit is not working. And I forgot to put in my speed. Always nice that I forget that. Oops, that's way too much. Also recording of the replay I don't have. Also very nice. We will take 150. We said that. And then we try to line up. So gear is down. Flaps 2. And I try to find my record button. Record, there we go. And then, so people, watch the beach. That's the only thing you need to watch, because the landing sucks. Oh, and now way too low. No. Flaps 3. Really suck. We're going into the sea. Really? I want to hit one head of the people there. So flaps full. I'm not used anymore to the yoke. And this is a fast landing. The people here are standing here. You see them. It's not going good.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Whoops. Oh, screaming people. Yeah, okay. Well, it was already better than yesterday. But
Ladies and gentlemen, for your continued safety, please do remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has arrived on stand and the captain switches off the fasten seatbelt sign overhead. Please ensure you take all of your personal belongings with you, including any reading material you may have brought on board.
Nice.
Remember to check the overhead locker area underneath the seat in front of you.
yeah, this was with the joystick and even, and that was not working properly.
We do thank you for choosing to fly with Aer Lingus. And remember, you will
Aer
find
Lingus.
prices for flying
It's Irish.
and travel insurance on our website, aerlingus.com. We do look forward to welcoming you on board in the very near future. Groving and mop with the court of we have Aer Lingus and you also sail again connector that's with John August Bannock they live
Come on, come on, come on. I want that knob.
we are clear of all active runway, so you are free to use your mobile phones or any other portable electronic devices.
So yes, it's a lot better of yesterday because even worse, it was not possible. But I need to really work on my landings. But I have only one landing a day. I actually 4 landings a week, because outside of the stream I don't fly anymore. So Miles, have a good night, a good sleep, and see you next time, mate. And so now we are taxiing to the gates. We just missed our exit. And so it's Emirates that won. Pussies. Well. So you see also the fire trucks on the right side. So this is a freeware airport. You can download that for very free. So then we go here to the right. And then you have also the lights here, the orange lights. And the first time I actually see that on an airport in this game. Yeah, I wanted the 777, of course. It's a nice plane, huh? But it's okay, Emirates is okay, even if it was Air France, then it was also okay. As long as it's a 777. And I can't eat cake twice. Alright. So we are still taxiing. And then there is a stupid car there. So the terminal is not really good on this one. It can be that it's the standard terminal. I'm not sure about that, but that looks a bit boring. And so here we are. There's no one to guide us, and so we need to look outside. And yesterday we did actually a better job than this. So, alright. There are no markings, so we turn off all the lights and seatbelt signs and everything what is needed, and then we also can turn off engine 2 and engine 1. The flaps we leave before because we still need to see the replay, and otherwise we land without flaps. That's why. First things first, we connect the jetway, luggage catering, power. You see how that works. The door is not going open. No, normally the door is going open. Oh, now it's going, yeah, it's going open. Okay. Yeah, the both engines are intact. Always nice to have both engines. And so we do a quick tour of the airport. So this is the airport freeware. You can download it. Just type in the airport code in the site where the most things are for the flight simulator. Everyone knows that site, I believe. And so this is actually the airport. Looks nice. And then we have some boats as well here for the rich people. So it looks good for a freeware. Of course there are better freewares, but you cannot complain with this. So you have the boats here. Another one here, a big one. And if you see to the runway, and then we see the people here on the beach. So, and you want to see the terminal again, when we will check it out. So here you see the lights blinking. I never saw that on an airport in the game. So this is the terminal. They don't need windows, I believe. It's just all closed. And so yeah, this is the back side of it. So it's just a building without windows. Yeah, maybe to get the heat outside or something. Was that guy naked on the beach? I didn't see that. So here you have the fire department. And then you have another boat here. And then that's the end of the runway. So then we go back on the other side. If a 747 takes off, those people won't standing there anymore. No, well, no. There's a big chance that they land in the water. So also here I see some nothing things. No, there is nothing. I thought I saw something interesting, but it's not. And then we have this. There also needs to be a bar or something where you can drink something. Maybe it's this thing. Is a famous bar or so where you can drink something close to this. So I don't know where you saw the naked guy, but I don't see it. Yeah, the water is nice. Also the sound of the water is nice. So, well, this is actually a very freeware airport. It's not that bad. Just the terminal I don't like, but all the other things they are well done. So let's go back to our landing. So let's check that out, and in meantime I didn't stop the record or the recording. So the plane resets itself. Wait, I need to turn. I hope the wheel is coming out now. Yes, it's completely done. Captain Wrap, I don't have Photoshop, I don't use that. I use DaVinci Resolve for videos. But Photoshop I don't have. Before I was using GIMP 2. So here I was very low. We are almost landed into the water. That's something that I need to be aware of, that I'm not too low and that I'm sitting on the glide slope. But I had no indication, so this was a bit more difficult. So this was my landing. I don't know what was wrong with it, why they scream. It was pretty hard actually. But even then they don't need to scream. Oh, there's another plane. And we will land on top of it. There we go. And then we see it once again, but from the window view. Window. So you see the wing flex. So we'll see that again. So actually like this it's not that bad. Of course I didn't see the landing rating from the first time, because this is the landing rating from just now and it changed every time. Oh. Wait, what I'm doing. Oops. No, it don't change, of course. Really. So let's say that was the landing rating then. Normally it changes every time when you land again. It changed. So it was concerning, you see. The speed was 152 knots. And also, let me see. Look here tool give me a rating, and that rating is even worse, and that's 538. So that's even worse. But and I will check it one more time. Try to do it one more time to see if that also change that boat. So it don't change. Okay. So yeah, it's there was a week or something that I had pretty good landings, and then after that week, all my landings went a bit wrong. But now with this plane, yeah, I need to remind that I cannot go that low as on A320. That's I need to get used to this plane a bit because it's standing a bit higher. So yeah. Daniel's aviation looks good from the wing view. Yes, it is. I like those wing views. The disciple in question how accurate that is didn't seem like minus 400, maybe 300. I don't know how accurate it is. But if the people screaming, yeah, I don't know. So yes, then we will fast forward because I need to park that plane again. So here we are, flying Paris to Tunis, and then oh no, okay, just stop plane. Really? So we're standing there with the nose. We almost made a window. So you're flying Paris to Tunis on this plane in a few hours. Okay, nice, very nice. So we will check out how you put that camera view. So you go with your arrow keys. That's actually the case with me. The arrow keys to the back, and then you see this, and then you go further, and then you see actually an open plane, the cargo bay here, and you go further, and I think I'm in the wrong mode. Oh no, we need a bit more to the back. So, and then you see here actually the first window, so you go to that window because they are made like this, and then you can go up and down closer. You also can zoom in with the mouse wheel. You can zoom in, and the next thing what you do is then you push, when you have the correct view that you want, you just push CTRL Alt and a number that you want to select it to. So normally the first three numbers are 1, 2 and 3 are from, you use that for a cockpit view, and then from, with me, from number 4 it's yeah, the cabin actually. So let's say this is with me now 5 and the other side is 4, but just CTRL and Alt, you push that at the same time, and a number, so let's say number 4, and then it saves this view. So when you want to go back to this view, every time you just push Alt and number 4, or the number that you apply to it. And so, and then you do that actually for all those windows. So the next window you have here, and you just do the same for that. You just need to find the good view, and it's a bit tricky to do that in this plane. And also my buttons are mapped wrong, so I'm always pushing the wrong side. Well, I'm walking around just with my arrow keys. That's how I walk around. Normally it's set like that. Everyone can do that. But maybe you mapped it for something else. But you cannot do it. You cannot do that in drone mode. You need to do that in the normal mode actually, and then you just use your arrow keys, and then you go. What can you walk around? If not, then you actually need to set the arrow keys or other keys to walk around. So if you can check that. Then you see that if that is possible with you, and otherwise I can also show you, or try to show you, what my settings are. So if you take the, which one is it? Keyboard, where's keyboard? Keyboard is here, and then assigned. But also I need to reassign my buttons actually, because they're a bit messed up. And then if you see camera, and then I need to find it. So fixed camera, external camera, cockpit camera. I don't know anymore which ones it are. Yeah, I need to find that out, which buttons it actually are, how it's called. But here you can select how you also want to save the views, load the views. So I think it's this, look down or something. The disciple in FSX, you needed a tool to call it DBS, walk and follow, to do things like that. So it's nice, it's a default thing now. So progress in flight sims, yes, indeed, but there are so many buttons you can map. If you see toggle fixed camera, yeah, there are so many buttons. This is all what is mapped, and then there is even more that is not mapped. And so, you know, Captain Rap Rituals, I'll send you a Discord message. Read it when you have time. Okay, I will do it. No problem. Ishan, thank you. And don't stress yourself too much trying to teach. Yeah, I'm not a teacher. I'm not even not good at it. And there are some things that I even don't know because my buttons are not correct mapped as well. I accidentally changed something or deleted something, I believe, and I was looking for it and I didn't find it anymore. Those arrow keys. So, but I think normally it's mapped originally from the game like that, so that you just use your arrow keys. So normally it should work. So this was our flight from today. We had almost a hole in the wall, and also this was live time, so it's getting darker here in Saint Maarten or Sint Maarten. So normally I don't have a flight tomorrow, but you never know what will happen. So there's always a chance that I have a flight tomorrow, but we will see that when it's that time. And if not, I wish everyone a wonderful weekend, and hope to see you next week for another week of streams and flights. So we will combine the A330 with the A320, and yes, maybe another plane. I hope another plane. So Captain Rapp, you will do your Europe tour tomorrow. Okay, I'll try to maybe tomorrow have time. If normally I don't stream, but I have another obligation and I don't want to do that. So Sean, goodbye. Merci beaucoup. Merci aussi. So thank you for watching and staying with us, and welcome to the family again. It's nice to have you here, and we'll try to learn together as a community, actually, or a family. So Captain Rapp, tell them about that Witables. About what? About what? The Disciple, good night, mate. See you next week. Have a great weekend, and the rest of the stream too. So the Disciple, have a wonderful weekend. Have also a wonderful day today. Work good, be safe, and I'll see you next week. And as always, thank you very much. So Sean, I'll see you next time. Daniel's Aviation, good night, mate, and catch you soon. So thank you very much for watching, and also welcome to the family. So then I see you as soon as possible. Captain Rapp, bye. Never mind, it's okay. So also for you, Captain Rapp, wish you a very, very, very wonderful weekend, and yeah, enjoy your world tour. So in the 777 with the Emirates colors. So, and thank you for your support all the time. Also for all the other people that were not in the chat but in the stream. thank you very much, and hope to see you next time. So have a wonderful weekend and see you next time. Cheers. Bye bye.